Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Could the Chicago Bears' $2 billion, perhaps $3 billion stadium project, long assumed to be headed for suburban Chicago, actually cross the state line into northwest Indiana? Well, with Illinois state lawmakers at odds over supporting the stadium project, the Bears contend they are serious about exploring other sites. Northwest Indiana suddenly in the conversation. From Hammond to Gary and beyond, leaders in Northwest Indiana see the Bears Stadium project as a once-in-a-generation opportunity, one that could bring jobs, infrastructure investment, and national visibility to the region. Sources tell Inside Indiana Business the team has been shown at least 5 locations in the region, including this property in Hammond near the state line and not far from BP's massive refinery, where crews have been seen drilling and testing, reportedly sent by the Bears. A deal that has been described as a Hail Mary is gaining some important support.
If everything keeps progressing at the speed at which it has over the last week or so, we'll see. So we're going to do everything to make it happen.
The Bears audibled on long-held stadium plans in suburban Arlington Heights last month, saying they'll explore other options as Illinois lawmakers indicated $800 million in public infrastructure funding for the project would not be a priority in 2026. It's not the Bears' first dalliance with Northwest Indiana.
And so with field position Eric Kramer looking for Jeff Graham. What a catch by Graham!
In 1995, the franchise explored a proposal to build a massive stadium and entertainment complex in Gary, a plan that failed as the Lake County Council voted down an income tax increase to help fund the project, leading to major renovations at Soldier Field. But stadium proponents say this is a different Northwest Indiana, a region on the move with momentum and mojo.
The westbound train is now arriving. Please stand clear.
We're seeing the double tracking of the South Shore commuter rail line come to fruition, the Westlake or the Monon corridor of that opening up and getting ready to roll here this first quarter of 26. So really excited about that. That improves our connectivity to the city of Chicago. We've got the Professional Sports Commission that legislatively has come into action for Northwest Indiana. We're looking at opportunities around a convention center, the Hard Rock Casino, those types of amenities that are really helping Northwest Indiana to thrive.
Pleased to be joined in studio now by Hammond Mayor Tom McDermott, one of the key players making moves to bring the Bears to Northwest Indiana. Mayor, thanks for joining me.
Hey, Gary, how's it going?
Good. Okay, the big question, is this for real or is this a leverage play by the Bears?
Well, it could be a leverage play, but I think it's for real. And it's 3 words that make me think that. Property tax certainty. We're talking about a $2-3 billion deal. And when you look at the type of property taxes that are going to be generated off a proposal like that, they could save hundreds of millions of dollars by relocating to Indiana.
Give us an idea, some insight into your conversations with the Bears. What's it been like?
I think, I mean, I can't really get too much into the conversations, but I can tell you that I think they're serious. Mm-hmm. I think they're very frustrated with what's going on in Arlington Heights. I think they're very frustrated with the treatment they're getting in Chicago. And I think that they seriously are considering Indiana. I really feel that way.
You're going to need support outside of Northwest Indiana. We saw Governor Braun in our lead-up story there. Talk about your conversations with the governor, with the legislature, and how supportive they may be.
I think the governor's doing a great job taking the lead on this issue, because this issue is much bigger than any power I could bring to the table as mayor. You need the state government and the state leadership on board about it, and Governor Braun and the state leadership's taken a key role in this. Without them, this is just a proposal. With them involved, it could become a reality.
People are telling us multiple sites have been under consideration or shown to the team. Why is the Hammond site the one that you think is best?
I'm a bike ride from Soldier Field currently. I mean, I could ride from my house to Soldier Field and back, and in a day, by the way. And for the Bears to be able to move that close to the current Soldier Field, and at the same time also get all the benefits of being a Hoosier company, because they would be a Hoosier company at that point. They could save hundreds of millions of dollars. And then over the lifetime of this proposal, 50 years, it could be in the billions they could save in government costs alone.
A lot of moving parts behind the scenes right now. Give us an idea, to the extent you can, a timeline. When might we hear maybe a little more certainty on where things are going?
It's going to be soon, because anything of this magnitude is going to have to be approved by House leadership, by the Senate leadership, by the governor, and obviously we're in session right now. So you're going to start to, if this is a real proposal, things are going to have to move through the General Assembly very shortly.
All right, Hammond Mayor Tom McDermott.
Thanks, Gary. Go Bears, by the way. You know, I want them to win the Super Bowl this year, so let's get that in.
Well, since the Colts aren't in it, the Bears. That's
Thank you,
good.
Gary. I
That's good.
appreciate it.
Mayor, thanks. We'll be in touch.
Good to see you,
All
sir.
right, good
Thanks.
to see you. Well, IBJ Media will be closely monitoring any developments that unfold as it relates to a Bears potential move to Indiana, certainly. This week, Inside Indiana Business reporter Aubriana Herron visited the potential site, one of the potential sites in Hammond. She spoke with residents there to get their take on what they think about the new stadium coming that way, possibly.
Any type of major sports team would be beneficial to a certain area, as long as the stadium or the people that come here don't take away from the area. You know, I just don't want that part to change. But other than that, I mean, it'd be really great.
Although potential stadium would sit south of Wolf Lake in Hammond's Robertsdale neighborhood.